everybody, Ford here for a quick little vlog. Today's show is sponsored by Calypso. Taste the strawberry lemonade. No, it is not a wristband or a, what do they call, a sweatband. I went to start getting my arms blacked out. My personal body, the wrists hurt more than the rest of any other part of my body, including my armpit. My wrists swell up quite well, and they are on fire. Now, the guy I went to, he decided, and I decided, because I let him do it, to use a smaller filler needle. I think it had 10 needles instead of, what are they running, 20 or 30 to do blackouts and shit. Instead, he used a, so it's 5 and 5, I believe, smaller needle to do this. That was 2 hours. That included fart time, that included giggle time, that included all sorts of time. And when he got done, the last thing he did is he realized he missed a spot. And he was up here when he stopped. He got down here and he hit a spot, and I screamed. Like, I had to hold back, but I was like, fuck! It was like he was right on a nerve. I said, okay, we're done. I can usually sit 3 hours in the tattoo chair, but this time it was only 2. I haven't gotten a tattoo in 30 fucking years, man. So, it looks so far like it panned out using that smaller filler needle where he was doing tighter circles. Because the skin that started to fall off already is really starting to show some dark black. I haven't seen dark black like this ever on a tattoo. I mean, it looks really good. So we'll see how it goes. He did miss a little spot right here, right in this area, where the old tattoo is shining through. But yeah, I think I like this dude's work. I think he did a good job. I won't know for sure until the itching stops. But I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas. I'm going to play the Nash. It's a little, I got so much fucking lubriderm on my fucking arm that it keeps sliding on the guitar. Still sounds really good. Let's make this a quick one because I got a lot of stuff to talk about outside of guitars and crypto. Crypto ain't doing shit. It ain't moving. I ain't doing squat. Next week you might see a small uptick, but like I said, I don't think you're going to see a big uptick until come January. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm not seeing any real movements. I believe Bitcoin dropped down to 93. I'm not watching Ethereum anymore, and I've never explained why. I'll tell you why. I tell everybody that if you're a small-time investor, stay away from dApps. Stay away from crypto wallets. Stick with exchanges. And here's the reason why. Like, you use crypto.com, use coinbase.com. Yeah, their fees are outrageous, but wait until you see the fees on a fucking dApp, okay, or a a wallet. Even the Coinbase wallet, the fees are fucking outrageous. Okay? God damn, by the time I get done, my left hand is going to be jerk-offable. Meaning, it's going to be so soft I'll be able to use it to jerk off. You'll have to excuse me. This thing's drying out real fast. I'm about ready to cover it up with some saran wrap and fucking tape it on there, keep it moist. Anyhoot, I had 8.5. We're just going with the 8.5 GT in the Coinbase wallet. Okay, not the exchange, but the actual outside Coinbase wallet. Now, I had managed to steal it from an exchange that had stolen all of my crypto from me. So I was just getting my shit back. And so I transferred GT, which is it's an exchange that took all my money. I can't think of the name of it. It's what is the GT? Hold on, I got the wallet here. Where the fuck? Gate.io. They stole all my money. I was up to like $3,000 and they shut off my control and I lost that $3,000. And I think it was down to like $100 because I couldn't sell. Anyway, I got the GT token out of the Gate exchange. And I had 8.5. And when I got it into my Coinbase wallet, it was worth like $10 a token. So it was worth $80. And shortly, a couple months ago, when the market picked up, I had, each one was worth $14 a token. So it was like $130 something worth of GT that I was trying to get rid of. Now, I had been going back and forth. I had to transfer it in on the Ethereum network. And it didn't cost me but like half a Gate token to transfer it into the Coinbase wallet on the Ethereum network. Now, the price went up. It was like $14 a token. I was ready to sell. I just wanted to get rid of it, get it fucking out of my wallet. And in order for me to do that, I have to swap it into Ethereum or another token and then pull that token out of the Coinbase wallet into the Coinbase exchange so I can cash out. That's no big deal, except for when Ethereum is charging you $38 fucking to swap an Ethereum GT token into Ethereum. So that right there told me fuck Ethereum. Okay, so I don't even think about Ethereum anymore. That's not even investment worthy. Okay, if you want me to actually use your platform, you have to have some form of fucking decency to not charge me damn near half of my fucking coinage just to fucking get it out of there and get my money. That was bullshit. I talked to the guys at Coinbase and I don't know what they did, but the next thing I know, it only cost me $18 to get that GT swapped to Ethereum and then got it the fuck out of that wallet. So for the small-time investor that made it zero cents to do, and I will never do that again. I will not use the Coinbase wallet to hold small amounts of tokens. It just doesn't make any sense. Stick with the exchange wallet, the wallet that is in the exchange. So when you download the Coinbase app, that's the wallet I'm going to stick with. It's inside the exchange. There's no swapping. There's no transfers. There's none of that bullshit. Gotta admit, that looks pretty cool. There's none of that bullshit. You buy, you sell. You buy, you sell. There's no swapping. You buy, you sell, and you're done. So that was my story about Ethereum as to why I don't give a fuck about Ethereum anymore. Because I'm not going to use a protocol or a system for money if they're going to charge me more than it's actually worth to do it. I have gone back to loving Solana. Okay. I transferred 1.5 million mobile. I transferred that out of another app that I was holding that in. I was transferred that out on the Solana network, and it cost me exactly $1.14. Okay? If I'm going to do anything, I'm going to do it with Solana. That makes sense for the small-time investor. If I were to have tried that on the Ethereum network, that would have cost me, I don't know, fucking $35, $40, $50, $60. Fuck you. Even if I had $1 million that I wanted to transfer on Ethereum, I'm not going to do it because that fee is fucking outrageous. The gas alone isn't worth the fucking the money. So that's what I was talking about when I said I'm done with Ethereum. But the crypto market's not going anywhere. End of story. Build your hodl now if you want to. I can't guarantee it's going to spike up come January, but you know, that's the crypto market. So, you know, buy your XRP, buy your ENS, Ethereum name service, buy your altcoins that are at a decent price right now, and hodl those and see what happens. I haven't bought anything back yet, but when I do, hold on. But when I do, I will be buying. Here's what I'll be buying: Solana. I'll be buying a Litecoin or two. Aptos. I'll be buying Aptos, Optimism, Avalanche, of course, MyFav, Polkadot, and Cosmos. Some Ether Classic, some Helium Mobile. I added a new one to the list of the hodl that I'm watching. Might be adding some Prime. Of course, some Cardano, Shiba Inu. I will add one or two Chainlink, but I'm not too sure about that one at the moment. Of course, I'll be adding some more ICP. Some Pepe now that it's on Robinhood and it's starting to gain some traction. And of course, Adventure Gold, Audius, 1 inch, Polygon, and so forth. That's what I'm adding to my hodl little by little, just like I did 4 months ago, where I turned that $1,200 into $7 fucking grand. I don't know how many more times I can tell you or show you that it's that easy. You just have to pay attention to the markets, and you have to, do your due diligence. There's no quick bucks right now in this market, especially over the holiday weekend. I hope everybody had a good Christmas. I had a fabulous Christmas. I did have some bad stuff happen this Christmas, but let's talk about the good stuff first. I finally got some work done, got the studio couches built. God, that was a motherfucker. Finally got my gaming chair built. And don't ever follow the directions. I followed the directions on this gaming chair, and you know the part on the bottom of the seat that makes it lean back? Well, I followed the picture exactly, and I put it on, I put it all together, I sat down, I went to rock back, and they had it put on in reverse, so it only rocks forward. I kid you not. So I had to take it all apart and put it back together the right way. But finally got that thing put together. That thing is wicked cool. Nice leather. I mean, leather chair. Gaming chair. It is sweet. The studio couches are cool. They're not that great, but they're cool. The kids surprised the shit out of me this year with Christmas presents. I think as a dad, that's the proudest I've ever been. They both worked very hard to make sure that they got everybody what they wanted, and it was really cool. Thing is I'm real easy. If you would have given me a hug, I would have been that would have been the greatest Christmas present ever. But, yeah, my youngest daughter got me this nice Fender, the Fender Lego. She got me this cool thing here. It's a Killer Clowns from Outer Space cotton candy cocoon. And some other really cool stuff. The Fender Strat guitar headstock that is actually lights up and holds guitar picks. That's really cool, but it's customized, says Ford Fender on it. And my oldest daughter, she's a world traveler. And I asked her the next time she went by Fender in, what is that, Tokyo, I believe. I posted a picture. She took a picture of it for me the last time she was there. It's the big green Fender building. I asked her, hey, man, could you pick me up a couple of Japanese guitar picks? She said she would, but she never made it by there. But she was over in Taipei. And there was a street vendor that was selling guitar picks, individually wrapped. I think I posted a picture of it. That was so sweet. It is the coolest guitar pick. It's in one of those coin, those little cardboard, see-through cardboard things they put coins in. It's in one of those. You hold it up to the light and it's see-through. Cool guitar pick. It was great. Brought me home a lot of stuff from Japan. Ichiran, Ichiran, I don't know, a really cool do-it-yourself, make-it-at-home ramen set from Japan. The only thing is the instructions are in Japanese, so Google Translate, I hope, works well. But to get to that, she bought me this eyeglass case. Because I have my regular seeing glasses and I have my sunglasses, which is what I'm usually wearing. But I have to switch between, and I always make sure they're in a case when I take them off. And she bought me this cool little old coin purse style eyeglass carrier. And inside it, they had stuffed paper, wrapped up paper to make it look like it was, full. And so when I opened it up for Christmas, I was like, oh, check out this paper cigar they got in here. Let's check this out. So I unraveled that, and in the middle of it was a Japanese newspaper. I was like, holy shit, how fucking cool is that? I had the sports section, it had the funnies, it had the Dear Abbeys, and it had the Help Wanted. And I go, well, can you read this to me? She goes, no. She said Google Lens or Google Translate. I was like, okay, I'll check that out later that night. And, so I was laying in bed and I was going, all right, let's translate this newspaper. That Google Translate is fucking wicked cool, man. I got to read that newspaper from, I believe it was June 2024. From Tokyo, I believe, some Tokyo newspaper. That to me was more fun than opening the eyeglass case. I love the eyeglass case, but that newspaper was fucking cool. Was cool. I think I'm gonna tell her the next time she goes out of the country that just bring me back a newspaper. That will keep me entertained for days. And, she bought me a lot of really cool stuff. She didn't spend a lot, which was even better. And it was really cool. No neckties for Dad this year. But I couldn't believe it. And the wife also took care of us. I now have a picture of my dog on a pillow. So the wife spent her money, her presents, putting rags over my ass so I don't have to walk around naked. And I do believe she has bought every Fender guitar shirt known to man and given it to me for Christmas. I think it's cool. I think it's really cool. They made this Christmas the most unbelievable, bestest Christmas ever. And usually, I'm not this excited about after Christmas because I realize how much I just spent. Anyway, they made it great. They made it great. Now to the bad news. On Christmas Eve, like at around 10 o'clock Pacific time, I got a text from my brother saying, "Hey man, your older brother, he died about 2 hours ago." I was like, "Is this a joke? What the fuck?" So I text my brother's daughter and I go, "What's up? Is he dying? Is he dead? What's up?" And I got a phone call and she said, "Yeah, he passed away." I was like, "How come nobody bothered to tell me he was fucking sick? I didn't even know he was sick, And she told me what was going on, and I felt bad, and it was not a pleasant experience. But the reason I'm telling you this is he will be cremated. His kids will deal with the ash, taking care of the internment, so to speak. But I wanted to say this. My nephew, he's in a vulnerable spot right now. His mom died a few years ago. His dad died on Christmas Eve. And believe it or not, people actually want to take advantage of him when he's at the most vulnerable. Now, I tried to explain to him, hey, your dad didn't leave anything behind. He didn't leave any plans. He didn't have any money to leave any plans behind. So, your best bet, even though it's against his religious wishes, you're going to have to cremate him. He will understand. I mean, he's dead. He will understand. So I said, hey, I gave them the name of the place I had recommended, and a cremation costs around $1,150. That's the average going rate. Well, he didn't take my advice, and he went with another funeral home, and they're charging him double the place that I told him about. So it's disappointing that they would take advantage. I mean, the place that I told them about, it's well known in the Portland area. We've used it. And it's $1,150. Unless you want a cardboard box to put the dead dude in, then it's $1,160 to do a cremation. No bullshit. No fancy flowers. No big send off. You just get put into a box, a cardboard box, slid into the oven, And an hour later, a couple hours later, they're scraping your ashes out of the oven. No bullshit cremation. So, I don't know what he's going to do. I hope he goes to the place I recommended. It'll save him, fucking $1,000. And so I just wanted to mention that, you're in when a loved one dies, they have no plans, you have no money. Unless you can get a permit from the state saying you can bury the fucker in your backyard, a cremation is the way to go. That's how you're going to accomplish the task. And you can dispose of the ashes how you see fit legally. I can tell you, I didn't do it, but I can tell you I got a grandma and grandpa that are floating around what used to be Roslyn Lake over there in Sandy. Don't know how they got there, but I do know that's where they're floating around, or used to be floating around. But that's your option. So if this situation happens to you, don't go for the first guy that they throw at you. Look around a little bit. You got a little bit of time, right? And my nephew's holding up well. He's doing good. He's the only one here in Oregon that can take care of it. He's next of kin. So, we're all trying to help him out. Go to his Facebook page and Venmo him some money, man. He's paying double. So, that's all I can say about that. I'm pitching in the best I can. I really wish I would have known my brother was sick, because I wouldn't have put all my crypto money elsewhere. And it's going to take me a little while to get it out. So, go to his Facebook page, Venmo him some money, help him out. We're all doing the best we can. Like I said, I didn't even know my brother was sick, so I couldn't prepare for this. And, his son, my brother's son, my nephew, he's got like 45 kids. Help the guy out. All right. So, hope everybody had a great Christmas. I know I had a wonderful Christmas. And we'll go from there. You'll see me again here shortly. Hasta luego. It does. My wife is right. It does look like a wristband. I think when we get the whole arm blacked out, it's going to look spectacular. So, all right. Me and my wristband are going to put some more Lubriderm on and go to bed. Hasta luego, Ford Fender out. Later.